back to Sambo's Stop Mo's. As you already know, I am Sam, and I hope you're just having a great day, because I am. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little stop motion you just saw. It's not my best one, honestly, and I just try to show off some little pieces in my collection. Those aren't the best. I just kind of had it sitting there, and I thought, well, I'll have a little fun. It is tillage season. But now let's get into the main part of the video. So I have a couple little scratch-built things, little details. So the first one I want to take a look at is this little workbench here. Now, it is pretty massive, honestly. Now, this is a person standing beside it. It's a little short and way long. It was probably one of the first things I ever made when I was first making my display. It was just a little piece of wood painted blue with some wood on top as the top, and then I scratched it up, put some JB Weld on, so that looks good. On the back here, I actually tried to make doors, but it didn't turn out. I kind of want to try that again, though. So one of the second things I made was some pallets. Now this one here is, okay. So this one here is actually made out of some like plywood or something on the bottom and some matchsticks on top. I made a couple of those, and then this one here is made out of just scrap wood I had, and I dipped it in a solution with vinegar and steel wool. Steel wool and vinegar make a nice solution. When you just make it, it makes the wood gray, look weathered. But with my, the solution was so thick that it really dyed this, so that is okay. Up next, we have a little piece of pallet racking here. If you ever watch Sideway Kings on YouTube, he makes a little, a nice little channel. He customizes Hot Wheels cars, and he has a thing called Styrene Diaries, and he made some pallet racking out of styrene. I only had toothpicks laying around, so I made this one. I guess you call it pallet racking, whatever you want to call it. I made a spot for tires down there, and then some shelves, and then another quick little thing I want to take a look at is this little rake tooth I actually made. I used just some wire, and I tore it up. I made a couple. We always have rake teeth laying around that fall off, and they're in a bale or whatever. And if I could ever make a nice jig to make these, that would be pretty good, because what if you're talking about what this hobby needs, I think we have some rakes, side delivery, mule rakes, but other than that, we don't have many. And as far as a tedder goes, you see a few, but not many, and they're not highly detailed, and that would be really cool if I could figure out a way to make those, I think. We see a lot of that kind of small-scale hay around here, Lancaster County, so I'm going to hold on to that idea. I made a little shovel here. This is out of plastic and a toothpick, and that was a tricky thing to make. I probably won't make another one. What I was thinking is a lot of people are getting into 3D printing, especially around my age, and the scratch building thing kind of is going away, and I like the old way of doing things. So in the farm toy hobby, the old way is what was probably only happening about 15 years ago. I don't know. I wasn't really into it then. I was probably only like 2 years old or a year old, and so I just thought I'd try this instead of 3D printing. However, I think it turned out okay, but I'll leave tools up to the 3D printers. What do we have left? Here's a little chicken. I was going to make a whole video on these, and I thought, no, it's not worth it, so I'm going to include these. If you remember, I made a little chicken coop before, so 4 of them I'm going to paint. I think I have about 20 chickens. I painted them brown, at a little brown or black and orange on the back, because a lot are a little more detailed, and I cut the bottoms off, and I painted some red around the comb. This is what it was like before. You can see all that grass, so it's nice that it still usually can stand up a bit without that, as you can see right there. Here's my little guy that I painted up, and the video, I was almost going to make the whole video on this, and I thought, no, I had to add more detail. So I modeled this off of I think probably about 25 gun Liberty gun safe. So I just got a block of wood, as you can see in the back there, it's wood, and I sanded it down nice, and painted it black, obviously. I cut a little kerf or slot, or whatever you want to call it, to model the door. I put in some wire as the handle, and then a little dab of paint for the number code. So I had fun making these little things, and I'll probably make more. Let me know if you want to see a video on this, or what kind of videos you're into watching lately as far as the farm toy hobby goes, because if it's going to get views, it's worth making it, unless it's something that's not in my skill level, but I'll give it consideration. Thanks for watching. Just have fun with the hobby like I have. I'm trying to upload a video every other Saturday. It'll be up around Saturday. If it's not, sometimes I have trouble uploading. That's about all for me. I'm Sam, and thanks for stopping by.